Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. How are we doing? Just want to say hello, but not just say hello, also share some hopefully valuable and inspiring insights, really about entrepreneurship, sustainable business, building your brand online, building that foundational system. But today we're going to focus on showing up online. If you've been following my stuff for a while, you'll know that I show up very often online for it's in the last years that I've been actively online, building my brand, building my presence. And I've been posting, you could say, well, it went from, 3 days, 4 days a week to 5, 6 days a week. And 2023 is about, every day showing up, sometimes multiple times if it gets, if I'm feeling called for it. And really just sharing what my work is about, sharing knowledge, sharing ideas, and of course sharing the ways in which you can work with me, collaborate with me, and go from there. And so the reason this is so important, the reason I want to talk about this is without that online brand, that personal presence online, people don't know you, people have no idea what you're about. And you can't really say that your business failed because you tried it all, because you really need to try it all, which means a big part of that is creating an online presence and showing up in different ways. So it's not just, hey, create an online presence and there's one way to do it. There are multiple ways to do it. And the question is, have you tried all of those ways? Have you looked into building your online presence with Instagram through photos and those sort of short video medias? Do you go live? Do you build up your group and talk to your group regularly and frequently? How do you show up online is also really important. But the idea behind it is people need to see you at least 7 to 10 times. And that means in obviously a short period of time. And I don't know all of the sort of statistics around it, but what I do know is they need to see you within a short time frame, and they need to see you at least 7 to 10 times, which means you need to be everywhere. You need to be showing up and showing up in their feed so that they can keep associating you with the message that you drive forward. And that's how they'll get to know you. And from knowing you, they'll decide, do I like this person? Do I not like this person? Do they resonate with me or not? And that's when they'll decide whether they like you. And the good thing about this is the ones who don't resonate will not like you. And that's perfect because they don't need to be in your circle. And the ones that do resonate with you will come into your inner circle and they will start to follow you. They will be the ones who really keep supporting you along the way. And then finally, you would hope that along that process of liking you and watching more of your things, they'll start to trust you. And that trust can turn into a collaboration, it can turn into a referral, it can turn into an actual job opportunity. The sky's the limit. And that's just, three basic things I've mentioned, but there's so much more that can come through from this trust building process. In order for them to trust you, you need to share value. And yes, of course, what you're about and your purpose and so on, but there needs to be actual information sharing, knowledge sharing, and true value in there. Value which doesn't come with strings attached, where you're just like, here's some value, now come and buy from me. So that's what it's all about. That's what it's about, to share your personal brand online and show up and be present. So I hope that you're doing this. I hope that you're aiming for doing it, every day, several times a day. You don't want to be doing it more than twice a day, really, depending on how many followers you have and how well that is going for you. But often, if we're you're starting off, you really want to max it out at 2 times a day, and that's on certain days, depending on how the first post went as well. But keep it in mind and try to show up daily. If you have a purpose to share, if you have your sustainable business, your sustainable focus, share that with the world, ecopreneurs, because people need to know you, like you, trust you, and support more of these sustainable businesses. So have an incredible day. Keep doing you. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye. Every time I try to go off the live, always slows down on me. So I just look like I'm sitting around talking to myself. But We'll figure this out soon if it lets me go live. I mean, go off the live. Take care, guys. Bye. Am I still on this live? I can't even tell. I think I might be. I'm sorry, guys. You feel free to jump off. I'm just figuring out how to actually exit this because it's almost frozen on me.